Hello there, BookTube, and welcome to the first of our individual videos announcing in further detail part of our despicable plans of World Domination version 2.0. The first theme we're going to look at in the first week of every month is that of misplaced authors. We've gone with the terminology misplaced as opposed to forgotten because some of the authors are not forgotten. However, a large proportion of their work is. And we want to bring some of this work back to your attention, really. This event will run separately to the other events that we've mentioned. However, if there is some overlap, then we can incorporate it. So if, for example, in the month we're doing adventure, so the August of Adventures, and the author we've chosen happens to have written adventure, then it fits in perfectly. If they don't, it doesn't matter. So there's not really a cemented connection there between the two things. What we've done is this month we have chosen the author. We have a list, a short list, if you like, of 20 what we've determined to be misplaced authors, and we've chosen this month's author. But we invite you to choose all the authors for the subsequent months. So basically, you can just put in the comments below after you've seen the list who you would like to see in September, and the one who gets the most votes will be the author we choose to do. Regarding the work that author wrote, Shawn will choose a book for me, and I will choose a book for him. This month, as I say, we've chosen the author ourselves, and the author happens to be a chap called Dornford Yates, who's otherwise known as the Cecil William Mercer, or William Cecil Mercer, doesn't matter, I don't think necessarily. Cecil William Mercer, sorry. And he's well known for having, well known. Is he well known? Do you know him? But, you know, he's known for writing a series called the Chandos series. And for August, I have chosen the second book in that series for Shawn, which is called Perishable Goods. And Shawn has chosen the first book in the series called Blind Corner for me. Shawn, would you like to add anything?
Yes. And as this month, meaning August, for the August of Adventures.
That's right.
And these are sort of an adventure series, thriller series, with travels across Europe, damsels in distress, castles, and usually a murder here or there, and hilarity sometimes ensues. He was an Edwardian, mostly an Edwardian author, that I guess you could call him a poor man's P.G. Wodehouse. So we'll investigate him as a writer, a bit of a biography, the critical reaction to his books at the time, where, if we can determine where he sort of faded out, and any books that have been remembered, if any. And we'll look at sort of the publishing history as much as possible with Dornford Yates, or with any author in reality of the ones that we do. And we'll also look to see if are there any other media that he's been done in, like radio, TV, or silent film and sound film. Any of those things that they've adapted his work for, or her work for, in the author series that we're going to be doing. So again, as Mark said, you will choose the author as of September, and we will try occasionally to fit it into other events, but if it doesn't, that's perfectly fine. We just want to explore these authors that have in many ways gone out of fashion. In that sometimes is the sole reason they've gone out of fashion, for various reasons. And we'll also talk about what that was, why they were in fashion, and why they're out of fashion. And I'm hoping this will be introducing new authors to you, and it'll allow us to explore authors that we've either not read ourselves or have read a few books from. So this is going to be, I think, very enjoyable. So do pipe in with comments below. Back to you, Mark.
Definitely. Yes, well, obviously I reiterate and echo everything Shawn has said, and it is very interesting to look at, why these authors fell out of fashion, and also how prolific some of them were. I mean, maybe we've never even heard of them today. At least I, to be honest, I don't know anything about Dornford Yates. He's someone that Shawn introduced me to, and yet he's written, quite a few works, which he was popular in the time, but now he's fallen out of favor, fallen out of the collective consciousness, I guess. So there we have it. So please don't be shy. Take a look at the list. Choose an author from there that you would be interested in us reading. And of course, once we've made the decision, or once we've taken your decision and run with it, that doesn't stop you from also reading something from that author as well, and continuing to comment throughout the videos your own opinions as to what you think of that particular author. I think that's it, isn't it, Shawn? We can.
Yeah, and we'll be back with the other, with a similar video for our silent moments and audio escapades. And again, there will be audience participation or subscriber. Let me get my tongue in correctly here. Subscriber participation with those as well, but we'll get into more details with those individual videos. So yeah, I'm hoping you will help us make this an exciting event that will just continue on every month.
Definitely. I think the more involvement, the better, and it becomes very exciting when other people take part as well and discover or rediscover these things for the first or for a long time. So there we have it. So thank you very much for watching, and from Shawn and I, we look forward ever so much to starting this, and have a great day. Bye, everybody.
We'll see you next time. Bye now.